We have a lot of Tamil viewers watching this episode.
Okay.
I usually ask, like how I asked you earlier about...
But I'm the first... Oh, Madan was already
Yeah.
Tamil, right? Yeah. Okay.
So I asked you earlier to recommend Tamil films to Hindi audiences. Now, I would love for you to recommend Hindi films to all audiences who are watching this.
Ek Duje Ke Liye. Again, Kamal Hassan's film. Sholay. This one. What's it? Amir's film with Saif Ali Khan. Dil Chahta. Yeah, Dil Chahta. Then what I watched later. Long back I watched Sita or Geeta, but I don't know if people will.
Wow.
I used to like that film. Yeah.
Massive throwback.
Yeah, I like those are films that, influenced me that time.
Yeah, that's actually what I was asking. What were the films that created that shift?
No, I've always loved films. I loved excitement. I'm not someone who's like I like mainstream cinema, and at the same time I like art house cinema. So it's not. Then now I think people should watch 12th Fail. I thought that was damn good, and even Lapata. I thought they were amazing films. Like, wow, it was so simple, but yet.
I don't know how much truth is there in the following statement, but I felt like both these films, 12th Fail and Lapata Ladies, they one showed the truth about the masculine experience of Indian life, and one showed the truth about the feminine experience of Indian life. And they're the two best Hindi films of the year.
Yeah,
until now.
Actually. I love that scene where she will go with him in 12th Fail, right? And she'll say, you think she's going to get angry and she walks away, but she says, no, let's do this, I loved it. It was so... I called up Vidhu Vinod Chopra and I told him I loved that film. I mean, he was inspired to do that. I mean, he's done so many films, but I was very shocked by that film. I thought I tried to call the cast and crew. I wanted to talk to everybody. It was such a beautiful... Even Lapata, am I saying it right?
Lapata Ladies.
Ladies, wow. That boy is really good.
Yeah.
He's done another film too, right? As that other film where there'll be a gang of guys and...
Jamtara.
Jamtara was also a great film.
Yeah.
Problem is we can't do films like that.
Why?
I'd love to try. You can't. It just... The whole market goes for a 6, right? Like, see, David. Have you seen David? Like, I love that role. He asked me to do that, and he wanted me to do... No, what's his name? Neil Nitin Mukesh's role. That was actually what he suggested. I said, no. If I do, I'll do the other role. And he said, no, but that's like a theatre artist or a comedian has to do it. I said, no, I want to do that. But don't do it in Tamil. And he said, of course, no, we're doing Tamil. But then later, eventually, they release it in Tamil. See, that movie, I'll get... The first shot itself, I'll slap a woman. My mother will slap me. I'll get kicked. I'll get hit. And my best friend will bring this girl and say, I love her. I look at her and fall for her. And then I'll think of killing this guy to get that girl. Weird things which are so funny. It's so funny in Hindi. In Tamil, people they were like, what the hell? How could you do that? Like in Tamil, you stand for that guy. You give up your life for his love. And stuff like that. And so it's like that. It's two very different paradigms. You can't try both at the same time. Unless you're you're trying on a smaller scale, That's why you can't do that. Your market goes for a dip. I've done it before. I've really was there, and I started doing these smaller films just for characters. Then what happens? It affects your other films. So that kind of a thing. It's a very tricky thing. Even doing other languages, so... Okay, that's a boring topic. Let me not get into that.
There's nothing that you said today that's even a little boring, honestly.
Thank you. I really enjoyed talking to you. I must tell you that it didn't feel like an interview at all. Like the ambience, I think you've just made me feel so comfortable. And of course, when I spoke to you, I just thought I'm not going to hold back anything, and let me just give you the benefit of doubt if I had any, and just open up and tell you everything, because I needed that catharsis too, and I really enjoyed it. I have to tell you. And this after 2 days of interviews back to back and being very tired, and I just had that coffee not because I was feeling sleepy, but I thought I needed to be more alert, and I'm glad I had it. But even if I hadn't had it, I think I would have still enjoyed it, and it's very nice.
Means the world. So
Thank you.
Cannot even put into words how much I respect you. And when I say I mean the whole team.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this clip from the Ranveer Show, we've uploaded a ton of other clips related to a ton of other topics. So explore the channel because there's something for everyone.